This is Justin Dramino from DragonBlogger.com, and what you're looking at is the Rantopad MT Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. See, what you get here is a full Black MX switch mechanical gaming keyboard. And what the Black MX switch means is that it produces less click volume and also gives you a really excellent sensitivity to each click and response feedback, which makes it actually ideal for gaming. See how it's much more quiet than typical red or blue mechanical switches. Whereas they say blue mechanical switches are ideal for typists or people do a lot of word processing or a lot of editing. Black mechanical switches are excellent if you need to keep the volume down because, say, your family can't stand the sound of the cherry red or cherry blue MX switches. These black switches are excellent. Now, some things about this keyboard, it is backlit, but it's only kind of like a white color, but because the back membrane is blue, it gives it a blue glow, but realistically, it's a white LED light that's in each key. And it's individually lit behind each key, but there's kind of like a blue shell behind each key, and so that's why it gives it a blue backglow, but really it's a white light, not a blue light in the background there. There is no color light options, though you can adjust the brightness with the function. You can basically turn it, you can make it cycle, you can make it breathe, but you don't have any color options, so the keyboard lacks any sort of like fun, fancy LED colors, cycling, scrolling. I like keyboards like when I'm gaming that you could assign separate colors to your WASD keys or your arrow keys, make them glow red or blue, and the other ones grow a different color. So it doesn't really have any of the special frills for the colors. And for the price of the keyboard, I think it could have used more color in the LED keys. Honestly, this is over $100 mechanical switch gaming keyboard. It could have used a little bit more with the backlighting. So I'll tell you that right off the front, that the backlighting with the single color, even with its breathing cycles, is a bit limited. For function, love this keyboard. It feels great. I did a typing test in another video. You could see that. It does come with a cleanable acrylic backplating here, right? It's very harsh, kind of greenish color, but it's kind of cool. It matches my razor fine. But you could take it off, and then if you just want black, you got the black keys. But the thing is, this helps prevent dust, spills, dirt. So it spills on this, and you could clean it off, and overall keep your keyboard cleaner. That's the design. I would like to see Rantopad partner with like major brands like game companies. It'd be cool to get branded platings, or even offer like a 3D printing program where you can create your own platings and put them on the keyboard. That would be really cool. It's something they could think about maybe in the future. Now it is magnetic on the back. See, it's a little metal. That's why it just kind of like snaps on there, and I really like that. The plating is one of my favorite features, and if they offer a variety of shields that you could customize yourself and put them on just for customization, I think that would be a great feature. Now, the keyboard glows great at night. It works well. I love the keys. The two things I have on, I'll show you that I think are very individualized, right? It's either a preference, you like it or not. It does have the stands like most keyboards that hold it up at an upright. It holds up right well. Now, the keys have a little bit of a smaller top. The surface area of the keys are a little small for some keyboards that I've used. That took some getting used to. The way the spacing is by default for this gap here between Forgive the edit. I was playing with the keyboard while I'm recording this video and I accidentally stopped the video while I was recording. But as I was saying, the spacing here is a little bit hard on the wrist. It could use some improvements to be smoother and maybe more rubberized and a little larger so that it's more comfortable on the wrist. But again, that's individual preference. I love the black switch keyboard. Honestly, the lower volume click of the keys works for my household, and I don't notice any difference between a blue switch or a red switch as far as my daily touch typing, blogging, my gaming, playing Overwatch or whatever. It just feels great. I like the responsiveness of the keys. And if you haven't used a mechanical gaming keyboard, I learned originally touch typing on a typewriter, right? So a mechanical gaming keyboard feels more like a typewriter. And for those of you who like that typewriter feeling, those very responsive keys, except it's softer than a typewriter, it responds faster than a typewriter. The keys come back, so you press them and there's less of a delay in the responsiveness. The feedback is hard to describe, but if you've not used a mechanical gaming keyboard, there's a reason why they're becoming so popular compared to the old membrane keyboards. And I'm one of those people that's a huge fan of mechanical gaming keyboards, and I'm back on board, and I have one. I try to use one as often as possible. Again, they could have used more with the LED lighting. It's only one solid color. It has some pulsing and breathing, but there's no fancy color options or changing different rows to different colors or changing different keys to different colors. They could have used that. I would like to see at some point if they could have done branding of the acrylic plating and let people do customized branding so they can make their keyboard more customized. But I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, honestly, just for its function. Even though it's a little bland in some features, it just feels great. It's a really excellent, well-built keyboard. It just has some stylized preferences, things that I think it could use an improvement on in a future version. Thank you for watching. Again, this is the Rantopad MT Black Switch Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. Talk to you later.